Hi, my name is Ebony J. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to do a box braid. This is gonna be like a medium kind of small size. I'm gonna show you like different ways of how to do a box braid on someone. I'm gonna be using platinum hair just so you guys can like get a good view. This is how much hair I'm gonna be using. So we're gonna start off with how I usually start my box braids. What I'm gonna do first is take this piece of braiding hair, split it into 3. So this is 1, this is 2, and this strand over here is gonna be my 3rd. So I'm gonna separate that. So there's a couple ways to do this. Basically, the first way is to act like their hair is going to be the middle piece in a box braid. So we're gonna lift this up. Well, first let me show you guys how to hold this. First thing I do is hold this right here. So I'm gonna put my middle finger in between the 2 strands, my pointer up here, my ring finger right here. So what I'm gonna do is put their piece of hair in between my ring finger and my middle finger. And that's gonna be basically one of the strands. So what I'm gonna do is start braiding as usual. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna start braiding as usual. And I'm gonna grab this piece on the left. And now this middle piece is going to become my left piece. Then I'm gonna grab the middle piece on the right. And then that's gonna become my middle piece. Now with this, of course, the hair will be black, you know, when you're doing regular box braids. I just wanted to show you what it would look like with some color so you can see. Now from here, I've got a few strokes in, so I have a box braid right here. It's not that much tension. So when you're braiding, you want to make sure that all 3 strands are the same width. So if you have to borrow from right here, this middle piece is crossing over to the right piece, but I'm gonna borrow from that new middle piece right here and keep braiding. And a lot of people are usually always wondering how come their braids start to twist. It's because all 3 pieces have to be the exact same width, like all the way through. Like you have to pay attention and feel the braid to make sure all 3 pieces are the same width at all times. All right, so that's one way to do it. Another way to do a box braid is using these 2 pieces and using the person's natural hair as your 3rd piece. So again, you're gonna take the middle piece, switch it over to the left. You're gonna take that left piece and switch it over to the right. And the thing about gripping is you need to make sure that your hands stay completely on the person's head. Like rest up on their head while you're gripping. If you're braiding away from their head, and I know you're trying to see, so kind of just look over, but if you're trying to get a good grip on someone's hair, you have to lean on their head to be able to have enough grip for the braid. So how you would do that. And then after a while, of course, this hair will start to become thinner than the rest. So you're gonna go ahead and borrow from the right, switch it over to the middle. And then you're gonna take from the middle, switch it over to the right. All right, now another way to do it is, this is kind of like the first way, basically splitting that one piece into two, and then this being your third strand over here. You can actually split the person's hair into two pieces, and one of the pieces will be the middle and the other piece will be for the right over here. So you want to make sure you get a tight grip on their hair, stay close to their head. You want to take that left piece, switch it over to the middle, then you want to take that right piece and switch it over to the middle, and so on. And like I said before, make sure all these widths are the same. I'm gonna do another angle so you guys can see how I do all three braids again. Now, if you're not good at gripping, this is another way you can do a box braid to like already have everything nicely gripped at the beginning. Take the person's hair and just start to plait it. Once their hair is tightly plaited, you want to make sure you grab your braiding hair, split it into those 3 pieces like you usually do. 1, 2, and 3. Put that as the middle piece. And just start braiding. This is just for like beginners. If you really like don't know how to grip very well, that's just something you can do to just like start off with your technique. I'm going to show you guys something with this box braid that's in my hair currently. So let's say you braid it all the way down, right? Once you've gotten down to the end of the box braid, you need to make sure you seal it. So we're not going to burn it or anything. This is what we're going to do. This is the end of a box braid. We're going to take like a skinny, maybe like the skinny longest piece we can find. Let's take this. Okay, so this is the box braid. This is a small piece. What we're going to do is put 2 fingers around, create a hole right here, put it behind, wrap this behind the braid, pull that string through, and create a knot. So right there, this little knot, you want to make sure you at least do this maybe like twice. Sometimes I do 3 times. Just pull that string through, and from there the box braid will not unravel. Make sure you do it nice and tight. Sorry ladies, I forgot to mention, if you're going to grip somebody's hair and their hair isn't as like, you know, straight or this much of a relaxed kind of texture, you do want to use some Maury's edge wax. This is what I use. This is just what I prefer. You don't have to. This is what I use to put on the roots and then grip the braid. So this is just a reminder, you can use this if you feel comfortable with it. I use it for all my clients and I love it. So this is what I use to do any kind of braids. Braids are lax. You want to get some type of unlock or unbraid spray, quick release braid spray. This is one I use just because it's I really like Maury's brand and it's a really, you know, good price. I think this is, yeah, $3.99. Not expensive at all. This is like the best thing to take out any debris that's in your hair that you need to get out. Only thing you would have to do is where that debris usually builds up right here, spray it a few times, just massage it in, and then you would get a comb, of course, but start from the bottom. And just take out any tangles that you may have. And this braid spray is so awesome. It's nice and conditioning too. So after this, you can like get into the shower and go ahead and wash your hair. You don't want to just automatically wash your hair as soon as you take locks or braids out. Don't do it. If you know you have a lot of buildup and it's really hard, you need to get that out before you start to just wash your hair, because it's not going to work. You will get braid spray and of course condition that debris out, and then you'll see it on the comb. Just take it off and just do it for each braid. It may seem tedious, but it'll help you from a lot of breakage. So So I hope this video was helpful for anybody with questions. Make sure you comment down below or just DM me. I'll leave my Instagram, my Twitter, my hair page, my regular page. I'm going to leave everything down below. I'm going to leave the links, of course, to all the products that I use. Make sure you subscribe and like, comment if you need to. And yeah, let me know what you guys also want to see in my future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.